situation calls for another breakdown, another shot from my flags.
There's an organization out of Ypsilanti that's called 22 a Day, and that represents 22 veterans that commit suicide or active service members on average a day in the United States.
Still hear the sounds of the mortar rounds whipping over my head.
There was a family that had 2 veterans do that, and they started this by putting out some small crosses down in eastern Michigan. And it got so overwhelming that this group of 3 or 4 people got together and said, we ought to be a board and we ought to build something up a little better. So they built the trailer. They've been doing it throughout eastern Michigan for the last several years. And then they reached out to the American Legion post here in Grand Rapids and wanted to know if we could put a display together for them, help them. Because as you can see, it takes some manpower to put 22 crosses out each day.
I'm screaming, but no one can hear what I'm saying.
There was a lady that came out with her daughter and her son and had taken his life. They put the cross down last Thursday, and we had left. And when I came back that night, I put the lights on it, and I noticed that they had put flowers at the base of the cross that they put their sons in. The closing ceremony is on the 13th of August at 1 o'clock. And we're reaching out to honor guard if we can get an honor guard here. They can come out and they can put a name on it at any time, but it would be best to come out at noon, and then we'll help them get the name. And if they're here at noon, then they can actually assist, or they can actually place the cross for their loved one.
The biggest thing they can do is reach out to them and ask them if if they're okay. A lot of people don't feel comfortable reaching out for help, and we as a community need to be more involved. If we see somebody struggling, it's okay to say, hey, are you okay?